Alright, so you got the exenatide. And one more question is about all insulins. Short acting, long acting, glargine, everything. Now doctor, if left middle cerebral artery is occluded, you get all the typical signs which have been mentioned. Most of the right-handed people, where is their dominant hemisphere, where speech area is there, it is on the left side. Kernicterus, unconjugated hyperbilirubinemia. You will think of Crigler-Najjar type 1. Pathology questions mein dum nahi hai this time. We'll try to set next time little better questions. This is a beautiful question, doctor. Diarrhea or acetazolamide? Which is responsible for the development of metabolic acidosis? How will you know? First of all, why they both are differential diagnosis to each other? Both of them, what is common thing? They both lead to development of normal anion gap metabolic acidosis. Normal anion gap metabolic acidosis का causes क्या होता है डॉक्टर? Renal tubular acidosis type 1, where the problem is with the distal tubule. Type 2, where the problem is in the proximal tubule. Acetazolamide will create a similar situation like type 2 in the proximal tubule by leading to bicarbonate, right? So they all come under the common group called hyperchloremic metabolic acidosis. Similarly, diarrhea also. So what is that single important investigation that differentiates between these two causes? Urinary anion gap. You may say, sir, इतना टेंशन काई को लेते, डायरिया है तो पेशेंट बोलेगा ना, मगर डायरिया वाला पेशेंट एस्टेजोलामाइड ले रहे तो you must know whether diarrhea is responsible or acetazolamide is responsible, right? Now what is this urinary anion gap? 2 minutes we will be catching up with your imagination. See doctor, anion gap means what? Anion gap means we have some cations in the urine, sodium, potassium, ammonia, calcium and magnesium. We have some anions, chloride, bicarbonate, sulfate, phosphate and organic anions. They are called as anions, right? In this, what do you call sodium and potassium as? Can you calculate them in the urine, measure them in the urine? You can. But can you measure ammonia, calcium, magnesium? Generally we don't. So we have some cations which are called unmeasured cations, some cations which are called measured cations. Okay na? Then anions, chloride, bicarbonate you can measure, but you can't measure sulfate, phosphate and organic anions. So they are basically called similarly measured anions and unmeasured anions. Generally what is the equation of electrical neutrality? Chloride, which is the most predominant measurable anion, plus unmeasured anions. What are the unmeasured anions in the urine? Sulfate, phosphate, bicarbonate, organic anions, they are all called as unmeasured anions. Should be equal to sodium plus potassium, which are the measurable cations plus unmeasurable cations. What are unmeasurable cations in the urine? Ammonium, calcium, magnesium, they are all unmeasurable cations. Do you think these two should be equal? Definitely. Otherwise we will be producing electrically charged urine. There is a chance of getting electrocuted in the toilet. So chloride plus unmeasured anions equal to sodium plus potassium, which are measurable cations plus unmeasurable cations. Rearrange this equation. Unmeasurable anions minus unmeasurable cations is equal to measurable cations minus measurable anions. You got this equation? And this we call it as urinary anion gap. So that is the reason whenever we say anion gap, what is our immediate answer? Sodium plus potassium minus chloride. It's a common sense doubt in the mind. Sir, here we are subtracting chloride from sodium and potassium. We are subtracting anions from the cations, sodium and potassium. Then why do you call anion gap? Why don't you call cation gap is what we get a doubt. Similarly, plasma also same funda. But why do we call it as anion gap? It is the unmeasured anions minus unmeasured cations. Indirectly we are getting an idea how it is by subtracting measured anion from the measured cations. Got it? Now let us come to the equation. Let us say you are having acidosis. Then what is the kidney's reflex immediately? What will kidney do? All the tissues will say, oh kidney, we are burning like a hot summer with so much of acid, H plus ion. Do something. Kidney says, don't worry. Glutamine, it converts into glutamate, releases one ammonium ion, captures this H plus ion in the blood because there is acidosis, packs it like a NH4 plus and excretes it into urine. So whenever we have acidosis, whenever kidney is functioning, if it is functioning, what is the natural reflex? Finding increased amount of ammonium in the urine. Ammonium belongs to which category, doctor? Unmeasured anion or cation? Unmeasured cation. So that is the reason what will happen to this equation. If the unmeasured cation levels, that is ammonium levels in the urine increase in acidosis, whenever the kidney is functioning, what happens to the urinary anion gap? It becomes a smaller value, right? So if the urinary anion gap becomes smaller value, who is the culprit for the acidosis, for causing acidosis? It is not the kidney but the diarrhea which is responsible. But if the kidney is affected, whether it be due to renal tubular acidosis or whether it be due to acetozolamide, what will happen? Ammonium levels don't increase. So urinary anion gap remains unaffected, right? So simple way to remember is, if the problem is in the gut, urinary anion gap become negative. It becomes smaller value. Why? Because of the ammonium excretion into the urine by the renal tubule. When the urinary anion gap is normal, not changed, then the culprit of the acidosis is with the kidney. That is how we use the urinary anion gap. Okay? So that is important, doctor. Now let us go to the next question. I don't know, 50% might have not understood the blabber. Have you? Honestly, who did not understand? Huh? Sure, pakka, that's good, no problem. So because as a teacher, we are like Maharakshasa Ghatotkach, no, Bakasar. Unless we eat sufficient brains of the students, oh, that orgasm, academic orgasm doesn't come. So, or satiety doesn't come. So, I hope we have made all of you understand the concept of urinary anion gap. Now, doctor, syringomyelia, what do you basically expect, doctor? Bilateral loss of pain. Because central canal is extending, spinothalamic tracts are decussating at the spinal cord level. Spinothalamic tract is conducting pain temperature. So, you get typically the Cape distribution, loss of pain and temperature. Acute renal failure management, how will you do, doctor? Whenever patient is volume overloaded, what is the main drug that all nephrologists love to prescribe? Thiazides, metolazone. There will be not more than 10 to 12 drugs that you need to know tomorrow as a nephrologist. Ultimately, you must know what is nephrologist's ultimate job? Putting a fistula, doing a dialysis, doing a PD, doing a HD, or whispering in the ears of a patient to bring somebody who can donate kidney. Ultimate job. but the field which is closest to general medicine is nephrology. Both will have infections, both will have diabetes, both will have lot of things, steroids, etc., etc. So that is the immediate extension family of general medicine, which is the emperor. Now doctor, human papilloma, what is the HPV? HPV 16. Injury under 320 IPC is grievous hurt. Then depressed fracture when heavy object with a small striking surface, like if the police are beating the people doing bhuk hartal with the butt of the gun, then typically you get a depressed fracture. Now atypical drowning means when vagus blocks the heart, it is not by swallowing water and people dying. According to the law, if you don't see your friend for 7 years, treat him that he is dead. Maybe in view of the Facebook, Twitter and social media, not listening about him for 1 week also equivalent to death. Right? So you need to be quite sure. Pedophile typically will be having intercourse with the children. Bhopal gas tragedy is point source, similar groups, comparability. Basically preventive medicine questions don't need discussion, utna easy hai, because we want to make you not unhappy. At the end of the test, last Sunday I have seen lot of people going home with a heavy heart. Oh, but actual entrance is simple, it will be like this more. In fact it will be, you can add a little more water into the beer. A little more dilution than this also. It is not even this tough, let me tell you. It will be like the bite of a black ant, not a red ant. That is called entrance. But your preparation must be like you are going to fight with a lion. You need to go with that much of preparation, but ultimately you will discover, especially I found one simple thing. The moment you say that it was not stressful, exam was like I did well, kind of a, you yourself will get a feeling the time when you are going to get the seat. Let me tell you. The moment you felt I don't know what will be the result, etc., etc., pray the God that all my classmates did bad. So you are getting those feelings means, yeah, purely it is the astrological permutation that is going to decide. So doctor, CA lung, multifactorial fundamentally. Attributable risk is, actually there are multiple answers, right? It also talks about strength of association, that's a better word. So if there is a higher suspicion in the interviewer, obviously he has got a bias while interviewing itself. Randomization may, the main idea is to ensure comparability, is the idea of doing randomization. Other countries, yellow fever. From Europe to India or India to Europe? India to Europe, okay. Commonest cause of diarrhea, basically rotavirus. 4 to 8 degrees is the temperature which is basically required. Rubella, congenital. Basically when will infection, if it occur in the first trimester of the embryogenesis, that will be the most severe form, is what need to be remembered about the torch group. Diphtheria, for about 2 weeks after the infection, the infectivity will be there. If you differ, please differ so that we get corrected. Commonest combination is INH and thiacetazone. It is a old question actually. I think the modern drugs will be different from this answer. Okay, now comes general medicine. What is Richter's transformation of CLL, doctor? CLL is a can sometimes convert into lymphoma. When that happens, you basically call it as Richter's transformation of CLL. Thrombolytic therapy, does it have any role in preventing reinfarct? No sir, it does not prevent the reinfarct. it can reduce mortality, it can preserve the LV function by quickly bringing back the perfusion to the heart, etc., etc. Sudden death, commonly why patients die? Because of the ventricular fibrillation. Fringe metal, will you use beta blocker? No, never. All contraindications of the beta blockers, you need to be quite sure. Azithro, why it is popular than erythro? Single day administration, one thing, and also tissue penetration is better for the azithro compared to erythro. Spinal cord compression, what is except about it? What is except about it? Ipsilateral pyramidal will be there. Spinal cord level में compression हुए तो why already decussation occurred and compression is happening. If it is occurring above the level of the medulla, pons or midbrain level, then that fibers ultimately will decussate to contralateral side. So contralateral pyramidal features is what you get. If there is an infarct in the right hemisphere, left side pyramidal features will appear. Dr. Bartter, Liddle, Zitelman. They are the three syndromes you need to be pretty sure the differences between them, pathophysiology of them, everything. This session is too short. We reviewed it thoroughly in our general medicine classes, which is available in the online video library. So nowadays 1 Mbps line is like nothing. Mobile phone only you are getting, you are able to have video talk. So those topics which you are little doubtful, little hazy about, you have topic wise review available online, you can review that. But anyway, one word I want to say and pass. What is the main difference between the two? Bartter syndrome may, the juxtaglomerular apparatus is there, no, which produces renin, that will undergo hyperplasia. Why it is hyperplastic? God knows. Genetic problem. Because of that they produce more renin. More renin causes more aldosterone. More aldosterone will lead to retention of sodium, loss of potassium, and that lead to hypokalemic, hypochloremic metabolic alkalosis, just like a state of hyperaldosteronism. But in them the blood pressure is normal. Whereas in Liddle's it is not like that. Liddle's may, what is the main problem? Normally how will aldosterone work? It will go to the renal tubule and opens up the sodium channel, causes the sodium retention. In the Liddle's people, though aldosterone is not there, those sodium channels are constitutively activated without the need of aldosterone only. Why? God knows. They got a mood to remain, open their mouth and then reabsorb the sodium. But Liddle's will have hypertension, Bartter will not have hypertension, which is the main difference between the two. So easy to remember is, Bartter में BP बराबर होगा, Bartter में BP बराबर होगा, Liddle's में BP लड्डू के जैसे ज्यादा हो जाएगा, whatever. So don't tell, we teach so badly. Bacterial meningitis. What is the typical feature, doctor? PMNs will increase. One question on viral, bacterial, fungal, TBM. You must know the CSF findings. Jarur aayega. Spontaneous pneumothorax. If it is recurrent and repetitive, you need to do pleurodesis. How many answered it as option D? Anybody? Or option B? So you can review the literature, there are all the opposite statements given in that. These are all the paraneoplastic manifestations except polyuria. Why? You will typically have SADH but not diabetes insipidus. Diabetes insipidus mein you will have polyuria, not in SADH. SADH can be paraneoplastic. There is no paraneoplastic DI. That's important. Hodgkin's may, which renal disease is common? One question on glomerulonephritis. Without that there is no paper, doctor. Membranous glomerulonephritis with nephrotic syndrome. Whenever an elderly patient presents to you, above 60, just don't ignore him. इसमें क्या है, खाली membranous elderly है बोल के कभी नहीं छोड़ना. Elderly person presenting with nephrotic syndrome में 2 reasons होता है. एक रीजन होता है डायबिटिक नेफ्रोपैथी, कॉमनली मोस्ट कॉमन कॉज डायबिटीज रहता है बैकग्राउंड में, डायबिटिक नेफ्रोपैथी ड्यू टू व्हिच नेफ्रोटिक रेंज प्रोटीनूरिया विल अपीयर. द अदर कॉज इज मेम्ब्रेनस नेफ्रोपैथी leading to nephrotic syndrome. But membranous nephropathy, when it is occurring in a elderly individual, always do search for internal malignancy. PET scan, bed scan, kite scan, land scan, any scan you do. PET scan you need to do to check whether there is any lymphoreticular malignancy. Okay, doctor, that's very, very important. Huh? What is that? Previous? 60th question. Okay, what is your, please give the mic to doctor. Mic, so that we will, others also will have similar doubt. Bolo, doctor. Yeah, pardon?
If hypercalcemia is there as paraneoplastic, then calcium can be toxic to the tubules, no sir. So
and that can present like polyuria.
How will ataxia be non-metastatic, sir?
Paraneoplastic cerebellar degeneration occur. Yo-yo antibodies they are called as. They lead to cerebellar degeneration. That lead to ataxia. But this polyuria, hypercalcemia, that thought didn't go into my mind. Yeah, possible. In that way, polyuria also becomes possibility if there is a hypercalcemia, which can occur as a non-metastatic complication if it is a squamous cell carcinoma lung, for example. Good point, very good point. Now, doctor, overflow proteinuria in the urine, when will it occur, doctor? Multiple myeloma. Typically in multiple myeloma, the filtration proteins and light chain immunoglobulins will lead to overflow proteinuria. Rheumatoid arthritis may all of these are implicated, but not steroid therapy. Steroid therapy is used in the management of the renal involvement. It won't cause. Fanconi, any doubt? Sure. So you need to fill the position of Nafis, who otherwise will keep us more sensible in discussion. Fanconi syndrome, what is the defect? Proximal tubule. Asymmetric kidney, whenever it is there, what comes to your mind, doctor, generally? You should always suspect RAS, renal artery stenosis. Then defective tubular function is a problem in all this, Gitelman, Bartter, Fanconi, but not PCOD. Polycystic kidney disease, ADPKD. Cystine stones, the renal stones, how will you basically manage, doctor? Cystine stones? Basically by alkalinization, not by acidification. Myopathy and myalgia. Generally, steroids are known to cause, statins are known to cause. Penicillamine, you don't know, always you will be fighting between penicillamine and doxy. They are the two things. Doxy is not involved, but penicillamine is involved. Earliest sensory loss? How many thought it has crude touch or pain or temperature? Any other answer? Alternative famous answer. Temperature you thought, How many diabetic patients told you, the wives of the diabetic patients, doctor hot water लगाने के बाद भी वो बोलता है कि hot water नहीं लगाए. What is this, doctor? 40 years I lived with this man, cooking food for him, toiling all his carnival desires, and at the end of the life he is ultimately saying that I have not taken care. General medicine means evening darbar of matrimonial issues, marital disputes of the granny ma and grandpa. You have to listen all problems of patients. That is the general medicine doctor. Vibration. Bilateral loss of the ankle joint and extensor. What is the importance of this? Ankle jerk means what, doctor? LMN or UMN? Jerk, doctor. Any deep tendon reflexes? Areflexia is? LMN hai na? Extensor plantar is a sign of? UMN. Finding both of them is a feature of only 3 conditions. Number 1, Friedreich's ataxia. Number 2, vitamin B12 deficiency, subacute combined degeneration. Why areflexia will be there? Because vitamin B12 deficiency lead to demyelination of the peripheral nerves, leading to peripheral neuropathy, peripheral neuropathy comes under LMN, due to which areflexia. Since it also lead to degeneration of the pyramidal tract, that lead to extensor, Babinski, in vitamin B12 deficiency, subacute combined degeneration. Then some of our stroke patients also will show this combination. Why? Because of the stroke they get plantar. Because of their background diabetes, peripheral neuropathy, they can have loss of jerk. Don't jump and say, oh, I diagnosed a Friedreich's ataxia in this old man who had a stroke. Possibilities are there in Indian patients. Now, doctor, parietal lobe dysfunction. One lobar dysfunction is a common question in the exam. What is your answer? It doesn't lead to ataxia. Sensory extinction. You make the patient to close the eyes and touch 2 sides, only one side he feels, other side he doesn't remember that you are touching. He don't perceive. Neglect of the opposite side, ideomotor apraxia, they are all the features of parietal lobe. Now, doctor, central versus peripheral nystagmus. Obviously, mean ear is peripheral problem. Large vessel, medium, small vessel vasculitis, you must know the differences. So, what is Takayasu? Aortoarteritis, which is a large vessel vasculitis. Giant cell arteritis, large vessel vasculitis. So, you must know the differences. Digoxin, where you can't use it, doctor? Digoxin. Typically, if there is a high output failure, already heart is trying its best with the overload. On the top, you want to give digoxin and make it to fully fail, is unagreeable. Arsenic trioxide is typically used in the case of the ALL, APML, refractory. If APML is refractory to tretinoin, then you will be using arsenic trioxide. Of course, APML is AML, no? That is different from ALL, no? Agreed? This is called as state MD entrance questions. Ultimately, you have to burn finger. And question will be very simple question. That is how examiner will ask. They won't ask that Lambachoda questions which we give in our mock tests. So from this week also we will become simpler, and at the same time psychotic questions we will give, which are simpler looking. Digital clubbing is not a feature of aortic dissection, is acute. Any acute phenomena unlikely to cause clubbing. Clubbing requires some time. There can be any chronic aortic dissection? No, doctor. There is no chronic aortic. There is a chronic aortic aneurysm is possible, not dissection. Dissections are all acute. All this lead to increased anion gap, which is normal. It is basically diarrhea. LV hypertrophy, RV hypertrophy, criteria on ECG you need to know. So RBBB is a feature of right ventricle. Who said left ventricle? Stupid question. So IV calcium gluconate, what is accept about it?
D.
You can't use IV calcium gluconate if the arrhythmias are caused by digitalis. Why, doctor? What is the cause of the arrhythmias in digitalis? Digitalis is a increases intracellular calcium levels. On the top of it, you want to give calcium, means arrhythmias will worsen. So they are never to be given if the arrhythmias are due to the digitalis is what need to be remembered. 19-year-old retroviral less than 200 with fever, non-productive cough is an important clue. Yeah, I think pneumocystis should be the appropriate answer. We need to correct the answer here in this question. One correction answer. Impetigo, is it infectious, doctor? Impetigo? Impetigo? Highly infectious. It is basically caused by staphylococcus, and flucloxacillin is what we basically give. 3-year-old child, strawberry tongue, erythema
Kawasaki disease.
and desquamative lesions, non-purulent conjunctival inflammation. What is the best? What is your diagnosis, doctor? Kawasaki is what need to be remembered. 1-year-old boy, wheezy, intercostal retraction. You like to consider? 1-year-old boy, wheezy, coughing, cynosed and breathless with intercostal recession. Wheezy. Wheezy's pathology at what level? Hyperinflation was given. I think we should add a little more of the story. Chest X-ray shows hyperinflation.
It can
OB
be pneumonia also, no, sir.
possible with if we don't take the history of if we don't add some more facts. Agreeable. I think that question required correction. Oh, already we reached 3 correctable questions. Last time 7 to 10 were there. We can't help it. Human error is 10% of, we are working like RNA polymerase rather than DNA. Baby is reliably reacting to sounds and is able to comply with a formal hearing test. What is the best age? As an audiometric specialist who lost seat in MD because of the pediatrics questions, in ENT clinic you will be sitting. It is a combination of the two. So it is the 8 months of age. He is starting to seek adequate role model and assumes feelings and habit of thought. By what age? Too much. This is pure psychiatry plus pediatrics developmental milestones combination. So 4 years. We don't want you to correctly answer, but we want to keep telling you developmental milestones are important for MD entrance. I think this you will answer. Peekaboo. Child runs behind the curtain and plays. Friendly to strangers but is not yet ready to peekaboo. 8 months. Disagree or agree?
6 months, sir.
This we will recheck. This answer will recheck. Okay. Swollen ankles and nodules on the buttocks, typically on the buttocks.
HS.
Classical of Hennesch-Conlin's purpura, vasculitic purpurae which are palpable purpurae. Now doctor, 4-day-old feculent vomiting, abdominal distension. 4-day-old, Hirschsprung's. Then 28-day-old vomiting, diarrhea, early onset vomiting and diarrhea. Think of galactosemia. 2-week, 1.9 kg, hepatosplenomegaly and rash with jaundice with pansystolic murmur. What is your possibility? Classical of CMV. Most common infection among the TARCH group of infections is CMV, not toxoplasma. Okay. Now, for dermatitis herpetiformis, dapsone is what need to be remembered. Steroids, when will you give? Generally we don't give. But if it is very extensive lesion, then we can give. Then,
Sir,
PUVA, yeah.
even in pregnancy we give steroids.
Even?
In pregnancy we give steroids, sir. Psoriasis with pregnancy.
Psoriasis,
It is the only indication in pregnancies.
persistent, otherwise uncontrollable in pregnancy. What was the option given? Pregnancy है क्या उसमें? psoriatic erythroderma with pregnancy, yeah? But the point is, once more, if it is not controllable or uncontrollable, the mere presence of erythroderma is not by itself an indication. If it is treatable with non-steroidal management, it is possible to manage. Uses of PUVA. Yes, doctor? Pigmented purpuric lesions, lichenoid dermatitis it is called as, palmophilic, psoriasis, vitiligo, atopic dermatitis and eosinophilic folliculitis, whereas in mycosis fungoides we use UVB. Eczema herpeticum is HSV. Palpable purpura, not in case of ITP because it is a platelet dysfunction. Ab bolo doctor. From what pressure to what pressure our brain still has continuous blood supply, whether you are taking entrance exam or not?
60 to 150.
Quite a wide range, 50 to 150 mmHg.
So D option.
If your BP is 140, 135 also, still your brain is receiving blood. If it is up to 45, up to 50 also, it is still maintaining the blood flow. What was your alternative answer, doctor? 30 to 120?
D 60 to 160.
Oh, very sad. Huh? So, but don't expect to bring down the BP of patient until 50, just because 50 tak auto regulation hai. Ketamine, what is except about it? Yes. Give an answer, doctor. Huh? Excellent. I never key is with you, I think. Otherwise also? Okay. Quite good. Ketamine has minimal effect on respiratory drive. It's a bronchodilator, hypersalivation, hyperreflexia of larynx. Anything can happen. 3 drugs, doctor. Propofol, etomidate, ketamine. You must know what is their effect on the cardiovascular system. So you should know that etomidate, which we commonly use, compared to ketamine, difference is etomidate will not have direct myocardial depressant effect, unlike ketamine. Propofol, what is it called? Milk of amnesia, like magnesia, used in daycare surgery. Only moderate decrease in cardiac output, but still heart rate does not change. That's the reason in intensive care units, if you have to sedate a patient who is on ventilator, in all intensive care sedation protocols, what is a common drug used, doctor? Intensive care units may you don't want patient dancing and doing disco on the bed. Ketamine, because ketamine is heart friendly without altering the heart rate and affecting the myocardial oxygen demand, though it will cause a decrease in the cardiac output. Then what is the effect of ketamine? Ketamine to ekdam, it is like taking a substance abuse and dancing on the street. So everything, IOP, heart rate, heartbeat, everything will rise. What is the wrong thing about all these things, out of all these things, doctor?
B.
Barbiturates are metabolized in liver, true. But the rate of the delivery of the barbiturates is dependent on the blood flow, is what you need to basically remember. What is the wrong statement out of all this regarding pregnancy and anesthesia? Will the tidal volume get affected? Yes, it get affected, but it won't reduce, rather it will increase. Tidal volume will increase, is what you need to remember. There is also increase in minute ventilation, and there will be a state of mild respiratory alkalosis, is what you need to remember. Then what is the normal PSCO2 in pregnancy? It is around 32 millimeters of mercury, because it is a state of hyperventilation due to progesterone's effect on respiratory center. It will increase the respiratory rate. Metabolic alkalosis, respiratory alkalotic state. But how is F? Functional residual capacity in pregnancy, typically it becomes diminished by about 15 to 25%. What is wrong about night terrors, doctor? Night terror different from night mare is different from night walking. You must know which are REM disorders, which are NREM disorders. If at all examiner asks one question, that is only on this point. So, the night terror episodes, they occur during the first third of the night during the stage 3 or stage 4. NREM is what need to be remembered. Patients are not awake and they do not remember the episodes about the night terror, but nightmare you will remember. That's a fundamental differentiation. Sexual pleasure by rubbing the genitals against unsuspecting women, what do you call it as? You call it as frotteurism. Whereas fetishism means inanimate objects like shoes, etc. If a person gets the sexual pleasure. What is ID, ego and superego? I want it now is basically ID, id or ID. I need to do a bit of planning to get it is what ego will tell. You can't have it because it is not right is what superego will tell. I want my friend's girlfriend is ID. You have to kill your friend and then get his girlfriend is ego will tell. No. There's a difference between your girl and his girl is what superego will tell. And you using defense mechanisms to control the instinctual urges. Everybody want the best, but there is always certain defense mechanisms that prevent us from grabbing the other man's property, right? Dusran ka amanat. So it is unconscious. There is nobody who will tell us that I want it kind of a feeling. It naturally happens. If you see a beautiful boy who is USMLE returned and the future father-in-law is a cardiologist in America and he has a big hospital in Chicago, wow, he is definitely the best choice. Nobody need to tell all those special characters, explain how they are important for you to marry him. But ego says, maybe we need to ask Papa to talk to that boy's dad to get the alliance closed. So that brings the fantasy from into the reality is the ego. Superego is that moral conscience. If you come to know just before marriage that he is already married guy, then it will tell that wait until he divorces or pray for his divorce. So that becomes superego. When we are born, we have all the urges. Throughout life, we have the urges. No wrong. But ego is present after birth, which makes us to develop defenses to control our urges. Superego basically comes by age 6, is the Freudian theory of personality. Any disturbance in this process will affect the people to develop personality disorders. If the superego didn't develop properly, that guy ending up in breaking marriages and grabbing other man's amanats. So that is superego. So satisfying a socially objectionable impulse and channeling it rather than preventing is called as which defense? So mature defenses, immature defense mechanisms. One question generally comes on defenses. It is basically called sublimation. Sublimation. Let's say a guy has got a urge for physically controlling others. In our class also we used to have, in first year MBBS, you want to ask a doubt, the another guy will be pulling you back from the corner. He will hold your collar and say, I don't get even doubts also. On the top you are getting doubts, asking in the class, people are clapping. Oh, this is too much. How can it happen? He will tie you onto this thing. So that is his arjay. Even I remember some of the classmates who used to, their way of saying hello is not by saying hello. They used to come and hit in the belly. Oh, how are you, man? After 20 years we met in a reunion also, they are in the same style of hitting the other guy. So, of course, after 20 years of reunion, you will develop enough abdominal fat that you can take all those impulses. So, that is sublimation. So, that guy goes to become a prison guard. He is basically sublimation. So, suppression is, it goes without saying. It's also another defense mechanism. So, what are the side effects of SSRIs, doctor? It is not a weight gain, but weight loss is a side effect of the SSRI, anorexia and weight loss. Which tumor is least radiosensitive and most radioresistant? Osteosarcoma. 3 tumors: pancreatic cancer, osteosarcoma, melanoma, hepatoma are highly radioresistant. Most radiosensitive, once more from the same table. Then once more, radiosensitive would be dysgerminoma, seminoma, they are all radiosensitive. Most radiosensitive brain tumor is basically medulloblastoma. Most radiosensitive lung tumor is small cell cancer. Kidney tumor is Wilms, and bone tumor is Ewing's, and multiple myeloma is what you have to ultimately remember. Now, regarding exposure to radiation that lead to development of ultimately papillary carcinomas of thyroid. Intensity modulated radiotherapy, where do you use, doctor? We use it in the case of the prostatic gland. We don't want to burn it in one shot, rather slowly in spaced dosages. Then comes the surgery. 2 minutes will be out of video to take a backup.